Good morning, everyone. It's about 9 o'clock here in Louisville, Kentucky. It's about 31 degrees or something, 32 degrees this morning, going to 43. I got some housekeeping stuff that needs to be taken care of. First off, I want to talk about Richard and Daniel. I didn't say enough about them yesterday. They really helped me out get down the road. So if you're in like Upton, Kentucky area, exit 76, I believe it is, going north, the gas station there has their card and stuff, and they were able to get me going within a day, which I really appreciate. With that being said, we're going to move on, try to get back to Minnesota. Came out here this morning though, and I was looking at something. I'm going to turn you around here. Okay, so I was checking out the car and stuff. I was going to check oil, make sure everything, looks kind of good, ready to go down the road today. And I noticed this. I don't know if the video is going to show it up. Look on the trailer there. It almost looks wet. It's got like stains on the trailer. And I was like, okay, is that just, a mud puddle I drove through? But it doesn't look like it. It looks like oil to me. Well, I went to go check the truck for oil. And, it was about a quart low. As you can see, I got a quart ready to go in. And, so I looked underneath the truck and I really didn't see anything, like from overnight. Let's see if we can do this with one hand. And so I didn't see any like oil dripping from the engine overnight. So I was like, I don't know, maybe it's mud I picked up or something. So then I fired up the truck. I mean, it's super clean in here. I don't see these in Minnesota this clean. It's got the extra air handling. Makes 10 horsepower. So I mean, it's not leaking from the top of the motor. But anyways, I fired it up, and then I started looking around. I looked at the exhaust, thinking, well, is it pumping out the exhaust? Am I burning it through the cylinders? And if we look here, that's just basically water and soot. So that's not really what my concern was. But then I looked underneath while it was running, and you can kind of see it spread out now already, that little pile. But then I ran it for about 15-20 minutes, and then I moved it ahead, and I wanted to see how much would leak when it just sits here. I don't know if I can capture this, but as you can see, there's a little puddle there too. So it doesn't leak when it's not running. It only leaks when it's running. And it's coming off the inside starter bolt. So I got a feeling I got a rear main seal that is going out, or is out, I should say, not going out, it's leaking. Because it kind of looks like it's coming between the back of the motor and the bell housing down through the starter. That's the best I can see. Not a huge worry, I just gotta fill up with oil when I fill up with gas and make sure, I keep oil in there. Let's see here. Might as well throw the oil in while I'm talking to you. And a couple other things too, we got, it's gonna be a nice day here. I think like 43. Keep the sun out and keep the wind down. That would be good. The other thing too, I tried making a video just a few minutes ago. I don't know why it's doubled up like that. I'll probably kick that one out and cancel it. What's going to happen here is once I get going to the Philippines in May, I will probably, let's see how much I spill here. So in May, once I get going here, I will not be posting to my personal Jason Tower site anymore. And everything will be posted from the Philippines on my Traveling Machinist Facebook and YouTube. Now, I haven't been posting a lot to YouTube lately, but that's going to increase as I get more to the Philippines. So you definitely want to go over there, like and subscribe, and hit the friend button on Facebook. I do have TikTok and Instagram, but I'm still kind of learning those platforms. So it's not, I'll get better at them. So anyways, throw that oil in there, make sure that we don't burn the motor up on the way home. I think about 800 miles yet to get home. I think it was 11 hours back to Minnesota. Looks like I got a little wear on the inside of that tire. Nothing super, it should make it, maybe. Let's check the other one quick. But yeah, the YouTube's going to be a lot more in the future. Like this video, I'll probably post on YouTube as well. And, start doing both platforms a lot more. So be sure to go, if you're on my personal site, Jason Tower, then go to Traveling Machinist and hit on Facebook, and then hit the friends and follow button or whatever comes up, I guess, at this point. I think friends and follow come up. Because I do confirm each one, and I do see who is coming in and, who hasn't. So I think the way it works is if you hit the friends button and I confirm you, then you don't show up on my follow list. Which, if you just follow, then it comes up, I believe, public. If I'm correct on that. So that's kind of the housekeeping I wanted to talk about today. I got that meeting here in a little while. So I'll get you some footage of that. And a little bit about me too is, my machinist background. I made parts for many years. CNCs, manual machines, welders, you name it. Whatever type of manufacturing type of process. I used to own a job shop. And Kevin is kind of back in the day when I was in the bike industry, we worked together on some projects. Like there were some projects with Carroll Shelby and Indianapolis 500, Indy or something like that. So that's kind of how I know Kevin. And he knew I was in the area, so he just said, hey, why don't you stop up here? And then he said what he was kind of doing. I was like, hey, I'm kind of interested in that. I want to check it out. And so now here we are. We're going to go check it out here this morning, maybe by noon. And then I'll be off down the road. But please, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe. There will be more content coming out there as things go on. As I get closer to my travels to the Philippines. Here's where we're staying. Holiday Inn Express. We got, I can't see it over there. There's an engineering building over there. And so yeah, that's what I want to do in the Philippines too, is I want to go visit machine shops and record them and see once, how things are made over there. So if anybody knows somebody in the Philippines that has a machine shop or is willing to allow me to come in and take a little look around and maybe do some video, and even if you don't, if I can't videotape, I still want to come see you. I want to, because I have an interest in that, like how things are made. And I think Americans, or a lot of people, don't know how things are made, and we do need machinists in America. That's a as far as the trades go and stuff like that, that's very much the way I see it. It's tough to find machinists. Nobody even knows really what a machinist is, and maybe someday I'll elaborate a little more on some of that stuff as time goes on. So, all right, for now I'm going to cut this video, and we'll chat with you later today. But go ahead and like and subscribe on that YouTube channel, Traveling Machinist, and also Facebook, Traveling Machinist. And let's get you moved over to those platforms by the time I get to the Philippines, so that you can catch all the content once I get traveling over there. All right, Traveling Machinist out. You have a great day.